Hello. Do you know what I am? Do you know who I am? I'm Mr. Bean, and Teddy's here too today. Welcome, mummies and daddies. What a great highlight it's been this week. We've had our World Book Day. It was absolutely amazing to see all our students across Forest, Values, Active and Future dressing up. Some very interesting characters. We had Wednesday coming to school, really good costume, and actually was in character all the way through, as miserable as Wednesday can be. We also had a clown on a bike coming through in school, which is great to see. We had some Roblox, plenty of Harry Potters, lots of princesses across the school, which was great to see. It really creates a love for reading. In terms of my favorite book, or the book I'm reading right now, is Brené Brown's book, Dare to Lead. It's courageous leadership, great stories, and I always read books which are in my area, leadership, and I learn from these books, and it's a sense of escape for me here. What are you reading, mummies and daddies? And are you reading in front of your sons and daughters? It's important to do. A trip I have with my sons is if I'm traveling quite regularly and it's a long journey with lots of traffic, I have a few books in the back of my car. So instead of watching technology, iPads, phones, etc., they can get their book, be it a picture book or something more detailed, and they can spend that hour or so in traffic reading. Worked really well for me and my family as a daddy, something that I came across. Other than that, it's been a great week, lots of laughter, having our students back in school, parents very happy. We had our happy meet, many parents very happy. Thank you for all your lovely feedback. And I'd actually say here, thank you very much for our operations team who worked tirelessly over the weekend to ensure our school is safe and prepared, and we had all the approvals to be open on Monday. And that is something that's important to say. We were open as a full school, all 4,000 students or so across on a Monday. Shows great responsiveness from our outstanding operations team and everyone else, in fact, as well, that prepared. Thank you also to Miss McElhone and her team when it comes to examinations, lots of webinars, well informative, and we were able, and she was able to give you the information as we received it from the exam boards. And I believe further communication will be sent out to you in terms of examination years of what is happening as well. So something I want to also say for those mummies and daddies that are still at home, whose sons and daughters are learning remotely, please, where possible, come back into school. We have most of our students back in school and we have our routine set. Everything is normal as it can be, alhamdulillah, under the circumstances, and our students are back in school. Final point for me is just to say a big thank you to the UAE, all of its leadership. We are standing in union and solidarity and actually genuinely proud of everything and keeping us safe, and just a thank you there. A reminder for our re-enrollments, if you haven't done so, mummies and daddies, the 27th of April is a deadline for that. Please re-enroll immediately. You may have seen, if you were in the Happy Meet minutes, will be shared with all our community, in which we said we are limiting certain years, particularly when it comes to FS1, FS2 and year 12. So there will be limited seats available in those particular years. So please ensure you re-enroll before we open it up to the wider community and we take external enrollments, and we don't want to be in a position where you lose seats. So please do that before the 27th. I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye bye. #community.